Okay. Hello. We are presenting the course, the small introductory course of the seminar for Master of Interaction at the IAAC 2016. We had a very nice chance to collaborate with the collective Be Another Lab with the project The Machine to Be Another. And my name is Anastasia. We had 21 hours of development, and also we made a 17 hours hackathon in CCCB where the Machine to Be Another is currently having an open laboratory there in the SPI beta for the humans exhibition. And Christian with me, he's part of the collective. There are many people in the collective. It's an open source project. Maybe he can tell a few words about it. And then we can see the results that the students developed in new types of interactions and in new things that could be implemented with the Machine to Be Another.
Yeah, so the course, as Natasha was saying, is a week and a half. This one? We spent the last week and a half working with the students, showing them different kind of concepts and helping them kind of integrate them into their own vision of how they could be used. And it's really quite amazing to see them go from really having never used these tools before to all of a sudden being able to have actual working prototypes in a very short space of time. So I'm quite pleased with the results of that, very impressed. And yeah, so I guess
we can start with Lina and Robert. I think this microphone is better. So you can present your project.
You can use this or... Okay.
All right, like as they said, Be Another Lab worked with us, and yeah, and it's Be Another Lab is all about using Oculus and virtual reality to possibly be someone else or something else through use of technology. So what we were thinking, we had separate ideas, of course, at the beginning. I had an idea of being a smaller man or a smaller object, and as this person is being touched, someone else, as this object is being touched, someone else feels the touch, and as well as has the view of the smaller object. And Lina had the you want?
Okay. So now we are going to explain the first ideas or the concepts that we have at the beginning. My idea start like, how can we objectify humans, and at the same time, how can the objects being humanized? So the idea is like the viewer or the people as a protagonist, and the object as an extension of the body, because normally in these times we notice that for example, the cell phone is a very important part for in our life. So that's the idea, and see how is the relationship between humans and objects. So the inspiration comes from this installation that named Sandbox, and is installation participatory, because the people can play with a sandbox, and at the same time these recordings are playing in a big part of the beach, so it's inclusive to the people that are just passing and can play. Okay, and the idea of Robert.
Yeah, and back to mine is similar. It's objectifying a smaller person and taking the view and the senses, some of the senses from that person, and putting it on actual living person.
Okay. Yeah. So we noticed that we can work together because we wanna work with the camera in order to see like the other point of view or the other perception. Could be as a small man or could be an object. Also, we wanna work with the capacity sensor to feel in which part the people are touching the object, and some piezo to add sound and play with this sense. So we work with this, the camera, some capacity sensors, and piezo. This is some part of the process, and we can play with it and see what we did. Now.
Yeah. Do we need a volunteer, or you put it on?
Okay.
So we use, we're trying to use, this is just a prototype, of course, but in actual application, we'll use a vest or some kind of garment.
Okay.
And so she has motors on her body on that garment, and and then so when she puts Oculus on, she'll have view. During this process, we try to get as many motors to work and piezo's.
And also we have the sound that the idea is that feel really if someone are touching us, we can listen how like the material and the object and this kind of stuff. So
Yeah, so I know it's hard to see, it's kind of far away, but once she puts Oculus on, look at the view, and this person should be laying down, figures laying down, and they will have the perception of this smaller person. They'll see a pretty big hand reach down and touch the figurine. As that happens, it's then go to the Arduino and then go to the motor. And they'll kind of show the touch of the hand. But for the most part, we got a prototype going. There's some bugs in it, of course. We got at least one motor, has a sensor, and one gauge of the work. It gets, it's good, it's good. Oh, of course, it was an issue with, take a prototype, but as it becomes more complicated, I think it's pretty interesting.
Maybe a better prototype would be definitely better, but the concept is very nice. It's very good. So let's continue. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Funny. Whoop. Give me that one. So, yeah. Then we will connect that one, no? Eh?
Or in the beginning. Do we want to show it in the beginning or we want to show it in the beginning of the presentation?
It could be this one if you want.
Okay. First here we connect Christian. First we connect here and then we connect there. Okay.
Who's going to start? Who's going to start? I can start. What should I do to show you?
Yes.
No, you need to
I need to drag it
somewhere. Where's this mouse?
yeah. And make it like
Okay, we can share it. We were thinking about the empathy as about the communication between people and how people can perceive the empathy and how it could be visualized. And we were thinking about the balance of our communication and when people communicate, there appears something new, and we were focused on that something new which appear between people communication. And there are many ways to create empathy, be a part of another, but to understand some phenomena, sometimes thinking is not enough. Feeling that you have will be always on the ear. You need to see, you need to touch, you need to hear, and especially for some occasion, you need to relieve the situation. And we were thinking to simulate relieveness of the situation. We were focused on the environments as on something which live in balance, and we were thinking about on the environment as on something rhythmical, harmonized, and we were thinking how we can visualize the sound. Yeah, and to put this environment inside of our virtual environment, and to put people inside of this virtual, rhythmical, balanced, harmonized environment, and then to simulate the communication between people. Yeah, if to talk about sound waves, we were thinking to like how we can visualize that, and there is like basic characters of sound is the frequency and the amplitude. Yeah, and in the end of our experience, we were trying to see how we can see the communication. Yeah. So basically, this was our experiment theater. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we start with the one user first. So one user should have should experience this peaceful mind, and we create this environment through using Unity, and then there should be another user who can inject some ideas or can disrupt that balanced environment, because we are living this throughout the day. Sometimes you think about something, you're in a peaceful or maybe unpeaceful moment, and some other people can enter that idea or then inject some other things. So that's why there's a virtual user and there's another physical controller. So we try to experiment how they both two users communicate to each other through Unity, Oculus, and of course our high-tech computers.
This is the demo.
Yeah.
So I connect that.
We actually have a trial.
Okay. Let's see the trial here.
Our sound world doesn't look so beautiful. So be not be prepared for something very beautiful. Is it in here? Yeah.
We will have to drag it to the other.
Yeah, but I'm not sure.
Oh shit!
What is this happening? No. Okay. Quick time.
Yeah, really, see? And then drag it to the other. Oh, you have to exit the here.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
Right.
Okay. We can continue.
Yeah, we need to connect this to.
But then after we connect to
Yeah.
Okay. It was our first working with virtual reality, so it's just a prototype.
So this is our first trial. We bought this for season because it has 4 seasons, and all of the parts of that concerto creates another feeling in you. So we try to actually achieve 4 different motions. Emotion in one.
Yeah, first idea was to create a torus, which and you had to be inside of the torus, and you had to fly in the torus, discover a new motion, which had to be made by sound. But because of we were working in the first time with Unity 3D, we haven't figured out how to make a torus. Yeah, so that's just the prototype.
Also, at the beginning, we had this idea about physical controlling through a physical object, which this physical object should have quality of like an accelerometer. So each time you you change the angle of that physical object, it also will change the gravity, like the world of in that virtual reality. But at the end, at the end, as a prototype, we can only achieve this with a keyboard and mouse. But also, our main idea was achieved. So, yeah.
But Oculus doesn't work with macOS, so if you have macOS, you could not develop the virtual reality. Oh, we have to open the game. It has to be.
You want to? Which one? Should we use the thing or?
Yeah, but run it.
Tell me how I should
Yeah.
just to experience it.
So the cubes are actually working according to the amplitude, also the colors and the light. It's changing all of the sounds of the music that we do. What if I just inject an idea of this balanced world, such as this? Yeah.
I will make only one small comment. This is very nice start. I would really like to see the next step where you really meet how the virtual with the real, with the camera, where you have like these objects that, but you also have the real context.
Yeah.
The abstract is great, but the time that you had, and
But there is also the technical lots of problems because, for example, the Unity 5 cannot be installed on the laptops. Laptops like Mac OS system doesn't support the Oculus real render time and
many technical.
yeah. Like for example, like one day we spent only to send the image from the computer to the Oculus to figure out how to do it.
But at the end, it was really fun to work with.
Yeah.
It's a fun experience.
Keep it in don't keep it.
Okay, Luis. A little closer. Yeah.
Ah, sí, sí.
Okay. You have another screen there. First, you show your presentation. And then
Well, I'm working with human emotions. The first impression that I took from the machine to be another was to like the power to be in other place, in other environment, and to feel different kind of emotions in first person, and that could be like for a good way, but also I think it could work in a bad way. It's like a different way of communication. It's like a silent way to be in other place and to be other person too. So we work with some facial recognition, and the first idea was to make some emotions to be contagious, like when you see some people laughing and then you laugh, or crying, that and create some confusion with some emotion, and play with the sounds on the faces. So we work with this facial OSC and Max MSP. We have some reference of people that are translated some emotion into data to make sounds, image, etc. And the first idea was what happens if you see some people laughing and you have like an audio of people crying to get some confusion. This is like the things that we use. And this was the first prototype. We use like a keyboard we use 8 notes to translate 8 emotions to translate eight notes with a simple keyboard. Like the movements of the eyebrows, the eyes, the smile, etc. And yeah, it was like a sketch, very simple. And I want to show you a little test. Pero no voy a ver, bueno. Ya va. Eyebrows, or my eyes, and the movements translating to data that more or less viable. And the idea was to, if you are like sad, like a sad sound, or sad song, and if you show your teeth, you open your mouth. It's like a release Well, this is the second test, because the first one was like I showed you with a keyboard. It was very basic, but yeah, the idea is to get more complex and to play with this data into sounds or even image or video.
Okay, it's over. Basically, it was a very nice workshop that we had many people collaborating. So really thanks to Christian Risuti that helped a lot in everything. And Artur Pontier and all the collective of the BNR Lab, Norma, that she was there in the beginning. And I hope you liked it. So it's, yeah.